The Genesis, Friday night, February 28th.
The main action right here in Kentucky.
When morning came Saturday, March 1st, it was shocking. Entire neighborhoods were underwater. Southern Jefferson County, Okolona, and Fairdale in particular, hardest hit. It also brought death close to home. The body of 16-year-old Rashaan Willis was found off of Chenoweth Run Road. He was killed the night before on his way home.
We all want to make a place in this world. We all want our voices to be heard. Everyone wants a chance to be someone. We all have dreams we need to dream, but sweeter than any star you can reach is when you reach and find you found someone. You'll hold this world's most priceless thing. The greatest gift this life can bring is when you.
For those of you who did not know Rashaan, from some of his closest friends, I ask, how do you remember Rashaan most?
You are loved by someone, touched by someone, held by someone, meant something to someone, loved somebody, touched somebody's heart along the way. You can look back and say,
I simply remember Rashaan for his love of life.
yes, you would. You can have diamonds in your hand.
Thank you, Rashaan, for teaching me strength, laughter, fearless courage, and how to remain colorblind. And I also want to say thank you for showing me unconditional love and the meaning of true friendship. I love you.
No, no, no. When somebody cares that you're alive, when somebody trusts you with their life.
He was always able to have fun in everything he did, and how he was always able to keep a smile on his face.
You have all you need. You hold this world's most priceless gift, the finest treasure that there is. You can look back and know.
And I remember how you used to always call me around 4 o'clock every day after school, and we'd watch The Grind on MTV. And you'd always be like, I can dance way better than any of these fools. And then we'd go out on Friday nights to the brewery, and you would always have a dance contest with everybody else and win. So we miss you and I love you.
Check it. It's kinda hard with you not around. Know you in heaven smiling down, watching us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you, till the day we meet again.
One of my best memories about you is when we used to always go to one of your favorite restaurants, White Castle's. We'd pull up, we'd order our food, then we'd go up to the next station where you pay. I would look over to you and you would just kind of look at me, not once, but on multiple occasions. You would hand me a Ziploc baggie of nothing but change, pennies and all, I might add. And you know, and I just had to kind of stick it on the window, turn it around and kind of just look away because I was just so embarrassed. But I love you, buddy, and we miss you.
So charming. That boy swept everybody off their feet. And I remember how his belly stuck out like this and his butt stuck out like this. So it was like. Who could forget your perfect skin? I used to always ask you, how do you not get a zit? He said, don't drink Coke.
Every day that passes is a day that I get closer to seeing you again.
Hardworking and mischievous would have to be the two words that come to mind when I think of Sean. If he wasn't working hard to get an A in the classroom, he would certainly think of a way to play a prank on one of his buddies.
whether it was Super Mario Brothers or Tecmo Bowl. If Sean was to lose to you, which wasn't very often, you knew it was going to be a rough night.
He had more girlfriends than any guy I've ever met in my entire life. He had a schedule every night where he would talk to Tony, then Katie, then the twins, then me. And he always made me laugh and was always the greatest friend, and that's how I remember Sean.
We all have sorrow.
Marita and I decided, since Sean loved tennis, he learned to play at Central Park. Good. Why not put on a tennis classic, invite all that play, his friends to participate, and use this as an annual event to fund the scholarship fund. And it just, voila, we invited people out, shared the idea, everybody bought into it, and we're ready.
Yes, and he's proud of you.
And he loves St. X, so what a better way, and he would love to have another student attend St. X because he loved the surroundings, his education was great.
And a cutie.
We're grateful.
Yes, we are.
I'm very pleased to participate in the dedication of the Rashaan Willis Teen Room. At the Center for Women and Families, we are all about safety and education. We're about empowering women to move on with their lives after they have experienced domestic violence, sexual assault, or economic hardship. When they come here to the center, they find a safe place for themselves and for their families. And often those family members include young teenagers. Until now, we have not had a place for teenagers. And the Rashaan Willis Teen Room represents so much to us because it is a space for those teenagers to be together and to be safe.
I remember the day that I came out to talk to Marita and Bob about dedicating a room at the center in honor of Rashaan. And, you know, I never really met Rashaan, but of course I knew the story and was thinking about the needs that we had with the adolescents and teenagers who came into the center, and there really wasn't a place for them to be. So we presented the idea, and Marita was very touched, and Bob was touched, and they agreed to call together the guys that really made up this project, all of Rashaan's friends. You know, I didn't know Rashaan, but I felt him come alive that night in the room. And I carry his spirit with me every day, and I know that his spirit lives in the guys and the girls that care about him and his friends that rallied around to make this happen. And now he has a lasting legacy, a permanent tribute to his life, and I think he'd be very pleased.
We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load.
You made us so very proud of you. We're dedicating this wonderful room back to you to keep your spirit alive. We love you. We miss you. I miss you so very much. And we hope you are proud of us as we were of you.
You are loved. You are loved. You're loved. You are loved.